Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Haito. And welcome back to the Fairy Circle. It is I, Aito, your Moth Fairy Guide to Magically Fantastical Worlds. And today we are continuing with In Stars and Time. So thank you, Equation, for the daily dues. And hello, Night Fang. Alright, first, we gotta guess a game. Bam. Looks like an isometric dungeon crawler, but I'm not sure which series or whatever. Could also be a roguelike, maybe. I guess Diablo 2. It is not a Diablo game. There's bees, but that doesn't tell me anything really. Ultima, not Ultima Runes Virtue 2, Ultima 7, I don't know. I'm not sure. Action role playing. Wait. Let's try Baldur's Gate 2. And let's try the other Larian games. I don't remember who made what. What is that game? Some other game from that era. I can't think of the name of though. Is it Neverwinter? Oh, it's Divine Divinity. I don't really know about that one. All right, well, we tried. So, last time we apparently beat the king, supposedly. And we're at the end of the game, supposedly, but I don't trust it one bit. Whoa, so high. Put yourself in front of Odile and hope your hat protects her from the view. Clouds! So high. Madame, you okay? I'm fine. Siffrin protected me from the worst of it. You stand on your tiptoes. Look at the ground and take my hand, Madame. I won't let you fall. Thank you. Come on, everyone. Come on. The head housemaid is just ahead. Come on.
Belle, wait up.
One step at a time, madame. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. It's okay. I don't like high-siding. Is that a change god statue? They dance? Oh wait, I think we have seen some dancing ones actually. That sure is a pillar. I wanted to look at the statue. Oh well. Head housemaiden! Mirabelle. Oh. That's the head housemaiden? She's so tall. She might have 3 heads on you, Isabeau.
She's so pretty.
Oh, head housemaiden, you're okay. The house, and when the king... Mirabelle, oh dear one. I'm so proud of you. Look at you, the savior of Valgard. You saved the house and the whole country of Valgard. We all owe you a great debt. All of you. You jump.
What? Oh,
Of course. Don't worry. Just another day saving a whole country. You know how it is. Oh, I did not think the king would be so strong. When he attacked the house, everyone was counting on me, but there was nothing I could do. Hearing young Mirabelle, who was so shy and reserved, was the one who saved all of Valgard. You look much more confident in yourself now. I'm so glad I managed to give you some power before the king's curse took over me. Head housemaiden, just so you know, everyone thinks the change god blessed me. Oh, but why would everyone think that? People started saying it and I couldn't say otherwise. Oh, well, that's a really rather silly thing for them to think. I thought we all knew that the change god was a pretty lazy deity.
wow.
Isn't that a sacrilegious thing to say? But it's true. Oh, my dear Mirabelle. Do you think people would lose hope if they thought the change god wasn't the one who blessed you? I'm so sorry. I do not blame you, Mirabelle. You acted in a way you thought was right. I knew I was right to bless you. But why me? Well, I only had the strength to bless one person, and I was already toast, and you were almost out of the house when the king attacked, so really, you were the only logical choice.
That's it?
And housemaiden Mirabelle, you have always been the most hardworking housemaiden in the house, always striving to learn new things, to better yourself, always meeting challenges head on, even if you didn't think you'd succeed. You were the only logical choice, yes, but you were also the only right choice. Housemaiden, no. Euphrasia. I have no idea how to say that. Probably French. Thank you. Aww. The head housemaiden boops Mirabelle's nose. You are still so stinking cute, Mirabelle. And you, Mirabelle's companions, thank you for helping her get this far. You have my gratitude and the entire country of Valgard's.
No problem at all, Madame Housemaiden. It was an honor.
Truly, it was nothing. You hide your blushing face under your hat. Soon, you'll be able to go back to your normal lives, away from battle and strife. Finally, you'll be able to go home. If there's anything the House of Dormont can do to thank you, please do not hesitate. But for now, bask in the feeling of a job well done. You managed to defeat the king and brought back peace back to Valgard. Before your journey ends, you should talk to everyone. Don't lie to me, game. What's wrong?
It's really over, right? Like, for real, for real? It's over? The king is gone?
For real, Vaughn.
So I can go back to Bambouche and see my sister again? She'll be okay? She'll move around?
I'm sure of it. Bonnie doesn't seem to believe it yet. about this?
Hmm?
If she's not moving when you go see her, you can punch me 3 times.
Deal. Wait, that's such a long journey, though. I'm not gonna go find you just to punch you if you're wrong. That's dumb.
Just as dumb as your sister not being okay when we just won.
Oh. Oh, you're right. Okay, then I'll believe you. Hopefully I won't have to walk forever to punch you.
You laugh. Cute. Siffrin, I'm not dreaming, am I? We won, didn't we? Are you sure? We really won? We really won, Mira. Oh. Oh, things change. I don't think I can believe it just yet, to be honest. We fought the king in the last attack. I did the trick and defeated him, but it's been such a long journey, you know? I can't believe it's over. Oh no, she's shaking. She's crying. Do something. Breathe with me. Okay. You both breathe slowly in and out. Oh, no, I'm just thinking. You can be so nice, Siffrin. You feel your cheeks burn. Oh, you're blushing. Siffrin. Oh. You know, I know we haven't known each other for that long, but I hope you know I really treasure your company. I do. I really, really do. And so, thank you. Thank you for accompanying me on this journey. You smile so hard your cheeks start to hurt. You can't speak, you're so happy. I'm sure you're excited to go back traveling on your own. But don't forget me, okay? Come see me at Dormont anytime. I'd love to hang out. Promise. You promise.
Sif, we did it. We did it, Sif. We did it. We stopped the king. We can finally go back to our normal lives. Isn't that great?
It is.
Yeah. I said, do you remember what I said at the clock tower?
That's right. We wanted to tell you something after you beat the king, didn't he? He wanted to tell you something. You wanted to tell me something?
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Ew.
Siffaruni, Siffrin. I Are you guys done talking already? Crap! I want to go home so I can eat dinner. I'm super duper hungry. So are you done? Are you done talking?
Yeah, we're done talking. He didn't get to tell you what he wanted. That's too bad.
But Sif, I'm glad this is over. I can't wait to go back to my old job, you know. Make sure to say hi when you're near Jovent, okay?
You nod. Rip. Whoop whoop. We did it. We won, etc. Whatever. This was quite a workout. My entire body is screaming. Savior of Valgard, huh? That's something to add to my list of accomplishments. But now I can finally go back to traveling. I'd be curious to visit some more Valgardian cities and hear what they have to say after an event like this. It'll be weird to travel alone, but I'll get used to it again. Or I could just go home to Kabwe. Maybe she'd tell you now. To do your research? Are you hoping I'll tell you now that our journey is over? Keep dreaming. Boo. I'll miss you, Siffrin. You're a little strange, but you're a good kid. Maybe try letting down your walls every once in a while, huh? And come to Kabwe anytime. Maybe we'll meet up again during your travels. Oh, she's smiling at you gently. You smile back. Traveling one, are you done talking with your companions? Yes, wonderful, wonderful. I'd like to thank you for accompanying young Mirabelle this far. I'm very grateful. Siffrin, yes? If there's anything I can do to thank you. If there's anything I can do to thank you, please don't hesitate to let me know. I know you will go back on your travels soon, but I do hope you'll keep in touch, if only for young Mirabelle. But no matter what, know that Dormont will always be open to you. Please come back. I'm. Oh God. There it is. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh. Sifrin, I'm so sorry. There's no way we can stop it now. I'm sorry. You'll be going back when everything started. The air around you feels weird. You taste burnt sugar in the back of your throat. What do you mean? What's happening? I know you thought your quest was over, but it can't be. Something's broken. Something's failing. Rotting. I can't fix it on my own. Not before it all ends. If only I had noticed sooner. I should have seen it. Prevented it. You feel a tug on your stomach. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. You're back. Sifrin. Sifrin. Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like... Sifrin, what's wrong? You can't breathe. You won, didn't you? Why are you back? Why are you back? Sifrin, answer me, what's wrong? Your hands are shaking. Your stomach is killing you. The whole universe is closing in on you. You're back to the start. You're back here. You're back here, 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 you're back here. Your journey was over and you're back here. Your journey was over, wasn't it? You won, didn't you? You all survived, right? And yet you try breathing in, but you can't breathe. You can't breathe. Sifrin! Mira. Oh, Sifrin, finally you answered. What's wrong? What happened? You weren't answering me. You're so pale. Slowly, gently, she touches your cheek. You still flinch. Sorry. I'm sorry. Did you have a nightmare? Yes, that's exactly it. Oh no, it must have been a horrible nightmare. But you're awake now. You want to talk about it? I was crying. Crying? Why? Because I was making onion quiche. Why would making onion quiche make you... I was cutting a lot of onions. Sifrin! Sifrin, you crab! I can't believe I was worried! You laugh in a very convincing way. I'm glad at least your nightmare wasn't that bad, but... Okay, well, I'll be waiting in the village, alright? Come talk to me later. With Mirabelle gone, your smile drops. You're... back. Why are you back? Beat the king, didn't you? Did something go wrong? It was the end of your journey. And yet you... The head housemaiden, she said something about the world being rotten. You should go see Loop. They're the only one you can talk to. They might know what's going on. Sifrin, you're up. I'm sorry I woke you up earlier. I know you joked about it, but are you feeling better now? I'm worried. Well, this is new. Yeah, don't worry about me. Okay, but... They have to talk to Loop right now. I have things to do. I'll talk to you later. Huh? Sifrin, please wait. What now? Well, I know you're busy, but... But help me tell everyone about the sleepover? Can you come talk to me later so we can talk? I'll wait in front of the library. Please. Oh. Okay. Okay, go to your thing and then come back, okay? I'll be waiting. You nod again. Habit takes over and you tell her about the carrot method. Wait, how did you know about... And wink. Okay. Mirabelle learned the craft skill, adorable moving shield again. You can't talk to anyone right now. You have to ask Loop what they think. You ran here to talk to Loop. Try to figure out what to do, but you can't look at them right now. You can't. So, I beat the king. You did. Oh, stars above, I'm so proud of you. You did it. You succeeded. You... And yet I'm still here. Yes, indeed you are. They don't seem surprised. They don't seem surprised at all, do they? Did you know this would happen? I had a feeling, yes. But it felt cruel to tell you, so I didn't. You looked so happy and innocent and stupid. I just didn't have the heart to tell you. I knew from the start that the loops wouldn't end after defeating the king. Why not? I don't know why it didn't end with beating the king. I just knew it wouldn't. I never thought about the reason why I got this power. I just thought it was to beat the king. But the change god, someone, anyone, gave me this power to beat him. But if beating him made me loop back anyway... I don't know what to do now. So will you give up then? You're stuck in this loop, Stardust. Beating the king brought you back here. You don't know why. You don't even know how you even got this power. You don't even know if there's a way to escape. So, because there's no clear way to escape, will you give up? Give up? No. You're fine, aren't you? Right now, you're alive. Right now, you can think. Right now, your allies are still here. Right now, you're not alone. There's no reason to give up now, just because you're trapped. You're trapped, find a door and open it. And you still have some doors to open, don't you? The head house maiden seemed to know something was wrong, didn't she? Ah, I guess she did. She said something about something being broken, failing. Did she mean the loops? The loops breaking? That's possible. Maybe the loops were supposed to stop after beating the king, but something went wrong somehow. And that's something you can find out. You just need to talk to her again. Find out what she knows. And the king. The king? What about him? Something about his powers. He can freeze people's time, and I can rewind time. Yes, that's... Both powers are related to time, aren't they? I don't think I've ever heard about anyone who could control time before. Isn't that something to find out more about? I suppose so. Maybe I just need to ask him. Ask the king? Well, sure, I suppose that might work. Talking to the king himself, I do wonder what he'd have to say. It's worth trying. And Stardust, I know you're not interested in talking to your party about the loops. If so, you'll have to make sure to act so they don't find out anything is wrong. And you already failed this loop by making your housemaiden worried about you. Teehee. It's true. With the way you woke up, she's probably worried about you even now. You said she wanted to talk to you, didn't she? You should talk to her this loop, see what that's all about. Add this to your brain list of things to do. Quite a few things on it already. Find out more about the king and his powers to see if they're related to yours. Talk to the head housemaiden to see if she knows more about the loops. Talk to Mirabelle this loop, see what's wrong. Might as well talk to everyone else after, too. But see, as long as you have paths you can follow, questions to answer, goals to strive for, you'll be fine. You're fine. But why is Loop helping you? They appeared after you looped the first time and said they were here to help. And they knew about the loops. Knew this whole time beating the king wouldn't help. And they picked that name, didn't they? Loop. Aren't they related to the loops too? Loop. Hmm. Are you really here to help me? Stardust. Yes. If you can believe anything, believe that. I asked to be here so I could help you. Why? Aren't you stuck here too just because you're helping me? I reiterate, Stardust. I asked to be here. Don't worry about me. Being here is surprisingly restful. I'm here to help you any way I can, and I mean it. They're offering their help. It'd be stupid not to take it, isn't it? To answer your question, though, no, Loop. I won't give up. It's too early to give up. I'm very glad to hear that, Stardust. Please don't give up, Stardust. If the loop started, they can end. It's just basic logic. I can guarantee that you won't be stuck here forever. It's a loop guarantee. And as always, you can count on me to help you. If you need a refresher or help figuring out where to go, I'll be here. I'm here to help, Stardust. You smile. Thank you, Loop. Oh my, genuine thanks. Gross. It's my pleasure, Stardust. In the meantime, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Nah. Okay, well, good luck, Stardust. Alright. Mirabelle is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. She wanted to talk to you, didn't she? Oh, Siffrin, sorry to bother you while you're so busy, but I really wanted to make sure you were okay. You'd tell me if anything was wrong, right? Where is this coming from? Of course I'd tell you. Siffrin, I'm not sure you're telling me the truth here. I don't want to force you to do anything, but you have to know I want you to be happy. And I know this is a stressful moment for all of us, but the only way we can get through this is if we talk to each other. If we share our worries. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you need help with anything, I'm here for you. Okay, weird. Why is she telling you this? You know why she's asking you this? Poor Mirabelle can't just say it, so you have to do it for her. Clearly what's happening is... Do you need help with something? Huh? No, that's not why I'm... Mirabelle erged at you. You can be such an oblivious person sometimes. Anyway, And she sighed and called you names. Who is this? Don't need help. Not at all. Okay, now that's a lie. Not even with those papers of yours. She's been looking at those for every loop you've been in. Clearly there's something wrong with them. You poke the papers to make your point. Huh? No, not at all. Do not look at the papers. The papers are irrelevant. Do not look at them, Siffrin. I see you looking at them. You arch an eyebrow, smiling. Alright, yes, the papers are giving me a lot of trouble and I hate them, but I'm only looking at them now to get worried at something other than, tomorrow? They aren't that big of a deal. If I have to be worried, I'd rather be worried about the thing that won't kill me. There's even more in my dorm room in the house. Those stupid papers have been following me since before the king stuff even started. There's more in her dorm room, the one on floor 3. So, if we're done talking about my papers, if there's nothing I can do for you, Siffrin, nah, I'm good. I'll see you later then. Sounds like you could help Mirabelle with her problems if you went snooping a bit. If she needs help, maybe everyone else does too. You should ask everyone and see if you can help them with anything. Odile. Oh, Siffrin, you look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Can I help you with anything? Do I need help with anything? Are you this bored, Siffrin? Odao seems to realize you're genuinely asking. Ah, well... I'm looking for a certain type of book. A type of book, not a specific book? No, not a specific book. It's a type of book called a family tale. It's a type of book called, I don't know why I thought that was anything. Have you heard of those? Nope. What is it? It's a book filled with tales written by a single family through generations. It's a tradition in Valgard. I've always wanted to read one, but since each family has theirs, and it's something you're supposed to keep in one family and not show others, I was never able to touch, let alone read one. But I've heard that when a family dies off, the family tale must be taken by houses, as a way to save those pieces of history. Huh, you didn't know that. And so you'd like a family tale of a family that died off? Yes. Huh. You never knew she was interested in that. Family taleology? Of a sort. Oh. So, will you help me? Yeah, of course. Thank you, Sifrin. Okay, I was planning to look in Dormont's library, but I have to buy some supplies, and I want to look inside Dormont's house, but who knows if we'll have time to search, so you should check the libraries at your disposal and see if you can find a family tale. So that makes Dormont's library the house's, and the house's secret library at least. Better start looking. All right. Hello, Bonnie. Bonnie.
Hey, Fred. What do you want?
Can I help you with anything?
Help me? But I don't want your help. I don't want you to help me with anything.
Ah, you're still hated, huh? You don't?
I don't. You're stupid and you don't know me, so I don't want you to help me.
I don't know you.
You really don't. Not even a little bit. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods, stupid.
Ah, you're right. That's a crime.
Yes, it is. Wait, you're making fun of me. See, that's also why I don't want to talk to you. Just go away.
So mean, but Bonnie looks sad still. Okay, this is silly, but what if you could prove you do know their favorite food? Do we know it? I don't remember if it ever came up. I'm assuming we have to ask them later in a loop when we're more liked by them. All right, I'm getting the flower. And let's see if I can... should I give it to Odile or should I give it to Isabeau this time? If Odile's still here, I'll give it to her, and if not, Isabeau. Okay. Flower for you. For me? Where did that come from? Well, nonetheless, thank you, Sifrin. It's not like you to be so thoughtful, so I'll definitely keep it as proof. Proof of what? Well, anyway, she seems happy. Nice. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, is Isabeau here? No. Where is Isabeau? Am I gonna have to see what they want help with on a separate loop? Maybe. I go up here. Oh, there's Isabeau. Isabeau is here looking towards the house. Hi again, Sif. You looked like you were in a hurry earlier, so I left you alone, but is everything okay? You smile and nod. Sure, I'll believe you. What's up? Anything I can help with? Do I need help with anything? Well, maybe kind of, but seems serious. Does he have a big problem he needs help with? You steal yourself. Okay, well, I'd rather you ask everyone else if they need help first. Mine might take some time. Huh. A task so long it might take a long time. It must be really important to him. You nod seriously. So serious. So yeah, make sure to help everyone and do what you need to do first. All right. Interesting. I'm gonna see if I can get this book now. You try reading the title until your eyes water. Put it back. Fuck. Let me double check the other shelves. What about you? Any family tales? Family tales? Why would you even want to look at one? Aren't you from the outside Valgard? Well, either way, we don't carry those here. I'm not sure where you need to look for one, but I feel like I've seen one recently. It's weird. Either way, the library in the house might help. Okay, well, let's pray to the change god to up our speed and then head back into a new loop. All right. Save the game. We are finally in Act 3. All right. Even if you don't have to talk to everyone, no, don't go talk to Luke. Do we need to ask Luke more questions? What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? Help everyone. Which one, Stardust? Bonnie. Them, huh? You need to prove to them that you know their favorite foods. How childish. Don't you take snack breaks every so often in the house? You should pick some different snacks every so often instead of going for your favorites. You might find something new, or you can brute force it and talk to them until you get it right. That's what looping is for, after all. Go on, then. Go and find out their favorite foods. Odile. Ah, the researcher. She's looking for a book called A Family Tale, huh? Interesting. I've never heard of those. Maybe the librarian in Dormont might know something. Isabeau. Him, huh? Your fighter apparently wants you to help everyone else first. Scary. Don't you think he's asking you to finish helping everyone first because he wants to ask you something really complicated? That's what you're thinking. Well, only one thing. Only thing you can do now is help everyone else, Stardust. So your housemaiden is hiding something, some papers. She implied at the time that she has more of those papers somewhere in her dorm. Maybe you should go and take a look. Be careful though, she might be watching you closely since that's her room. You might have to be sneaky about it. Help in general. Okay, well, at this point you should try and see if anyone needs your help. Nothing more to it than that. Okay. Find more about the king. What should I do now? Well, I think it's a stupid idea, but you should go and talk to the king. Sounds like you have some questions to ask. You don't agree? He's a giant monster who might be related to the reason why you're trapped in time. I would never have anything to say to him, but you do, so have fun. Talk about something. No, my turn. So, I'm sure you must have questions about me at this point. Theories about who I am, might be, that sort of stuff. Am I correct? I do. Of course you do. Loop's just too mysterious, suspicious from head to toe. Of course you do. I'm just too mysterious, suspicious from head to toe. So, lay it on me. I'm so curious as to what you think. Who or what do you think I am? You're... I don't know. No imagination in that head of yours. I'm a little disappointed. But I suppose you have other things to worry about. I was just curious what you thought. I won't ask again. Yeah. I don't feel like there's anything here I need to learn. All right. Food always tastes the same. You eat anyway. Against your will, you hold your breath. Damn, just calling them a chicken when they don't tell us. Close your eyes. You wonder if you'll be able to sleep tonight. Same sadness as usual. Alright. Let's kill this guy and then go find a tier. Managed to be the king earlier. You feel stronger. You gained a lot of experience. Sifrin is now level 54. Nice. Bam. All right. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what all we need to do on floor 1. Guess I don't really need to gather all these, do I? We were just gonna die to skip around. Hey. Wait, was her floor? Her bedroom is on floor 3, right? Where's the library? That was floor 2, I think. The switch. No, I didn't forget to press it actually. But I can understand why the game would assume the first time you die to that it was on accident. I think we needed to go this way to get to the library. This guy's in the way. I was gonna see if they'd move, but oh well. Bam. Attack. Ow. All right. You breathe in and out. Alrighty. Let us see. Fuck. Oh, it's this guy again. Big hands. Wow. Wow. Bam. Jackpot. Nice. Slow. Boost everyone's defense. Bam. Rude. That should kill, so. Okay. I think this is the library over here. You motherfucker. Hmm. Ow. Nice. Bam. Isabeau. Nice. Buffer riding attack. Rock. Hmm. Diaries. You know how our belief encourages change, right? Sometimes when people change, they might not feel any attachment to the people they were before, or they might want any trace of who they were to just disappear from their sight. And so some houses let it widely known that you can give away items that remind you of too much of who you were, like diaries. But those items, aren't they given away to be disposed of? Most items are, but diaries in particular are usually kept by houses. It's common knowledge, though. I personally find it weird, even if I changed that much. I wouldn't want people to read my thoughts. It's more of a gesture, right? Letting go of your past self. Names and any obvious signifiers are erased by the house anyway, but mostly, it's about history. Isn't it fun to be able to pick up a diary written by someone a very long time ago? See big historical events from their perspective? More than giving away a part of who you were, I think a lot of people actually give their diaries away, so it's like, look, Mom, I read a book that's in a library. Huh. I can understand that then. The idea of anyone reading your deepest thoughts, even years in the future, completely removed from you. Gross. Again, Valgard is weird. But also you love drama, so you happily pick up the gaudiest, sparkliest diary you see. Oh, this one looks fairly recent. We could read a little bit, like a tiny bit. We do not have time, is what I would usually say, but I'd also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear diary, save us from thinking about our problems.
Belle, pick a page.
One page and then we're going. I'm reading it? Okay. Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle. Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Erg. Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday and I got like the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. The island north of Valgard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen often, does it?
I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks.
That's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it.
Oh, yeah. Still, the country's name, what's its name again?
Oh, I think it was something like, don't say it.
Crab.
What an interesting diary entry. No family tales. No family tales. So, the House of Change is the name of the belief, but the house is the name of the place.
And there's more than one house in Valgard.
And a house is where people live. Such a confusing language. No, it's not so bad. It makes sense. If you'd like to know more about the House of Change, yes, recommend me a book, but let's be quick about it. Okay, yes. All right, I think you should try this one. The Life-Changing Magic of Changing Yourself. This one can be a little abstract, but it is all about our beliefs in the Change God. Living while striving for change within ourselves while keeping our ever-changing God in our thoughts. This book explains pretty well the belief that a lot of the people in Valgard live by. Interesting that you only have one deity. Easy to keep track of, I suppose. Oh yeah, what do you have in Cobway then? We have gods, spirits, expressions. The nuance gets a little lost in Valgardian. Expressions for everything. And how many expressions do you have then? A dozen? A few thousand. You're not sure how many deities you worship.
What? So many.
How do you have to keep track of all of them? Of course not. You only have to pray to the ones that you need. So for me, the expression of search, the expression of writing, the expression of creatorcraft, and lately the expressions of battle and victory, I suppose.
Cool.
That's pretty neat. been melting in this heat. I am finally in a more solid form to be in chat. Pat. I'm sorry that the heat is evil and cruel. I'll try to go beat it up later. I hope the expressions in the change God bless us in our journey. Interesting. Believe it or not, the side of the bookcase is irrelevant. Oh. Bookcase filled with various novels. How Not to Make a Fool of Yourself, A Journey. Pick. Soul Emperor 4. The Soul Emperor-ing and The Cursing of Chateau Castle 40 to 48. No Family Tales. Theater script. No Family Tales. Wow. All right. Wow, a secret passage. Nice one, but you're the one who found it, buddy. You wink. Isabeau. Don't let the wink distract you.
Crab, wait.
You've already moved on. Nice. Whee! Bookcase is filled with books about craft skills, moldy old books, no family tales. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. It has a big sparkly tree on the cover. Just looking at the title is giving you a headache. What is up with this weird language that's you can't read? No family tales, but you don't need any help you can get. You pick one at random. Color theory, what it means for us in our past. Looks boring and dense. Oh, yes, color theory. Are you interested, Sifrin? You shrug. What's a color?
Zara doesn't know what a color is.
I really don't. Tell me.
It's like weird shades. I learned it at school, but it wasn't very interesting, so I crafted a drawing on my table instead.
Wow, Bonbon, you're so hardcore. They are weird shades, yes. This is a relatively new discovery, so I'm not surprised you haven't heard, Isabeau. But a very long time ago, we could apparently see shades called colors.
Yeah. They had a shade called blue, and that's the sky's real shade, and one called grin, and that's what the grass looked like.
I think the world around us still are those colors, but we just forgot how to see them. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Or so researchers say. I think the house in Corbeau is researching it.
That's such big news. How did I not know this? I failed you all.
Oh, don't worry. We don't usually count on you to know things.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Colors. Shades people can't see anymore. It seems silly, but somehow this knowledge feels familiar to you. Pile of lists checked out books. Odile's looking intently at the list. You take a look too. You too? We should get going. Give us a second, Mirabelle. You look through the titles, mumbling each one under your breath. Lost Inland, The History of Pepper, What to Do When You're Sad, and There's No Chocolate Around. No, here at the very bottom. Paper ass. I don't know how else to pronounce that. Family Tale. Where?
Epa what?
Who checked it out? Someone called Charles Choquette. Charles Choquette? Oh, that's the Boulanger. Oh, Boulanger. In Dormont. Does he have a book you want, Madame Odile? So, he has it. The Boulanger in Dormont, huh? They sold croissants, if you remember correctly. Well, I'll have to check after we beat the king and before I go away.
What?
What are you talking about? What about you, Sifrin? You were looking around. Did you find the book you were looking for?
Huh? A book?
You both looking for a book? I was, but it's fine. Hey, are you ignoring us? What's happening? Is this another secret quest? You say it's fine, then it is. Let's get going, everyone. Mirabelle and Isabeau look at each other and sigh, so the in Dormont might have checked out A Family Tale. You should go back to Dormont and let Odile know. I should. Well, I found what I wanted, so I just need to find a tier and sit back. Oh, come on. Escape. Fearfulness gently touch it, yes. Alright. Back to Dormont. Probably not. I probably should have gone to loop 3 and done the papers first, actually. So that we could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. But, oh well. You dreamt you were eating a rotten apple. Your stomach hurts already. It's too bad there's not any tiers here in town that I can use. You'd like to make sure Mirabelle doesn't get upset, but is there any way to make this conversation go faster? Something like, hey Mira, have you thought about doing a sleepover tonight? Oh, I was actually thinking about it. What do you think? Absolutely. I'll let everyone know. You're right. We don't have a moment to lose, but wait, do you know where everyone... Talk to you later, Mira. Okay. Need to make sure Mirabelle knows how to shield all of you against the king. Tell her about the carrot method, whatever it is, so she'll be able to cast it. Oh, this makes so much sense. Yep. Cool. Oops. Oh well. I don't know if it's actually gonna affect our stuff. In other thingies, I don't know. It's fine. Probably. Anyway, Odile. Let's see. Hey. Oh shit. What's up, Gwen? Thanks for the raid. Welcome, welcome. How is it going? What are y'all up to? Tales of Berseria remastered? Oh. Hell yeah. That's my favorite Tales game. I mean, I haven't played the remaster, but the original Tales of Berseria is my favorite Tales game. So, freaking epic. I hope the remaster is fun. I hope they added, like, 3 times more Magilu interactions than there already were. But yes, hello. We're playing In Stars and Time, which is an RPG about being in a time loop. And trying to get out of the time loop, ideally. And currently I'm trying to help my party members with some stuff that they need help with that we can only do because we have the ability to loop through time. Yeah, cool. Feel free if you need to go take care of yourself to do that though. And also we're on part 4 of this game, so you know, spoiler warning if you want to play this. All right, let's see. Do I need to go talk to that guy first? Can't speed through her dialogue here, so maybe. Oh shit! There was another thing. Oh wait, no, we do get into dialogue now. Okay, never mind, we're good. Oh, I've heard the Boulanger has one of those. Uh, What? What? Huh? Really? She doesn't seem to know how to react. You look at her, repeat the same words over and over. Sifrin. Will you come with me to ask if I can borrow it? It might take some time, so make sure you have time to help me. I have time now. Thank you. Let's go then. You and Odile are hanging out. You should head to the Boulanger. Hey there. Hello. We've heard you may have a family tale. Family tale? Of a family called Paper... how do you say that other than paper ass? Pape Race? I don't know. I don't know. This game's very French. I don't know French. If you'd be okay with it, I'd like to borrow it for a little bit. Ah, the one I borrowed for my girl before the house froze. I'm not a very good writer, so I figured reading another one would give me some inspiration for stories to tell my little girl. Do you have it still? I do not. What? Do you know Antoine, maybe? He lives at the east of town in the house with no flowers. Asked if he could borrow it. They knew the paper ass family, you see. I couldn't really refuse. The paper ass family died only a few years back, after all. Well, that sucks. Do you know if he still has it now? I don't see why they wouldn't. I have a sudden bad feeling about this. The house to the east of the village with no flowers, huh? Looks like we should go pay them a visit. Let's go. Let's see. Is it you? Antoine, is it? That sure is me, and you're two of the saviors, aren't you? Thank you for all you're doing. Best of luck for tomorrow. Thank you. We had a favor to ask. Could we borrow the family tale you possess? For an hour, maybe? Oh, the Pepper-ass family tale. I know this means a lot to you, so... Oh, no, that's not the problem. I'd be happy to lend it to you, but, well... I think one of the kids next door stole it from me. What? What? Oh, I'm not saying they're bad kids. They're very nice kids. Very nice. They're just, well, you know the three kids outside. A few weeks ago, they passed by to help me cook some things, and, well, the book is gone now. So, sounds like we should talk to those kids. We'll get that book, Odile. Ugh. Let's just go, alright? Kids. The middle kid with the small hat looks at you from their rock throne. Adults.
What do you want?
Sifrin, you handle this. Why you? Why me? You're closer to being a kid than I am. Good luck. Okay. Which one of you stole a family tale?
Are you saying we're thieves?
Wait, what did... Oh, did they say it wrong? I didn't... I read it correctly, but I think they pronounced it wrong.
Thieves, man. And are you saying we're thieves?
My associate misspoke. Who with the small hat now? What? The guy with the hat? Oh, the small one with the hat. The wizard. One. My associate misspoke. What they meant was, okay. Do you know about Family Tales? Yeah. What kind of adult doesn't know about Family Tales? You stupid. Manon, you can't ask adults if they're stupid. Can't I? Look at him. They're short, and their hair looks unbrushed, and they look like they haven't slept in weeks. And that hat definitely looks stupid and not cool. Sifrin, the kid is destroying you. Do something. On principle, you don't get into fights with kids. What to say? Anyway, do you know about a paper-ass family? Man, I think he's asking about... Shut up! I got this. The middle kid looks at you as disdainfully as they can. Which is a lot.
What if we do?
We'd like to borrow it.
Trade. A trade! We have something you do not. Knowledge. Offer us something in exchange.
Probably the flower, but I don't have the flower right now. I have a pun.
A pun? It better be the best pun I've ever heard.
How do you keep a wizard in suspense? Kid leans a little bit towards you, interested.
I don't know, how?
I'll tell you tomorrow.
What? That's not the deal. Tell me...
The kid's eyes grow wide, speechless.
Manon, the wizard-looking adult, he said... They said you're a wizard, Manon. Wow. I know you just said it because it's part of the joke. And I don't know I'm not a real wizard, because wizards aren't real, but I felt something just now. I'll do whatever you ask.
Okay, cool. I didn't expect that to work. We only need the book.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Manon doesn't have the book anymore.
Oh, boy. One of these... What?
Listen, Charlene was being really annoying about wanting it, so I gave it to her so she'd stop crying, okay?
Who's Charlene?
Charlene Choquette, the Boulanger daughter.
The what? You can't help but laugh.
Look at the old lady's face.
Sifrin, you jump. We are going. You nod rapidly and follow.
Bye, adults. Let's play again soon.
Okay. Wait, which house was it? Fuck, I forgot. This one. Hi. Hello. What? Hey. Please do not scare my daughter, madam. You get in front of Odile and smile at the girl. Hi. Hi. I've heard you got a cool book. A book? Oh, yes. From Manon. Manon is so nice. She gave me the book. The book with the nice stories. Dad was reading it, and now it's mine, and I can read it all by myself. But it's boring. I want another book, Papa. Wait, which book are you talking about, Charlene? This one. She shows you all the book with Pepper-Ass Family Tale written across it. I'm so sorry. It's fine. Nice. You both find a nice silent place to talk. Oops, sorry. Can't believe this took this long, but finally, Odile looks at the closed Family Tale book intently. Aren't you going to read it? I said I could keep it until I have to leave Dormont, so I have time, but she's still looking at it. Family Tale book you spent so much time trying to find. It seems important to her, but why? Is it related to your research? Sorry, what? The book, is it related to your research? Uh, hmm. Well, I suppose I've kept it a secret long enough. Don't tell Isabeau, all right? There is no research. I'm not researching anything. Huh? Sorry for not saying anything. Isabeau said I must be researching something since I was a traveler here in Valgard, and it felt easier to not say anything. So then, why did I leave Kabwe? Travel for years? All to find myself in Valgard, if not for some intellectual pursuit? Well, I'm actually here in Valgard to find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was Valgardian. Oh, I've lived my whole life in Kabwe. My father was Kabwen, and my mother Valgardian. I have no idea how they met. He never told me, but all I know is that she never wanted a child. She left very early in my childhood, and I never saw her again. Good riddance, if you ask me. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. But what does it matter, right? My father was a good man, and Kabwe was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history, about Valgard, but still, a part of me was curious. And one day a few years ago, a Valgardian merchant showed me her wares, and this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. A family tale. And she explained family tales to me. Generations of Valgardian parents writing stories for their children, and writing them down in a book. So you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. She was explaining the way the book was written, the rules of this particular way of telling stories, how friendly families shared their stories with each other, and how it had been done for generations, how it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all this to me, she suddenly stopped. And I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realize it, because I wanted this connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But it was stolen from me because my mother left, and I'd never have a link to this culture either, or ever. Unless I went there. So this is why. So I traveled to Valgard, and, well, the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult. But during my travels with you all, I got to know many Valgardians and see many Valgardian cities. I got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people. And I look and I learn, and this is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still. Even now that I'm here in Valgard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something of myself here? In the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Valgardian people act, how they think, and be able to say, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't, and it feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here still. Know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It is an interesting question, is it not? How much do you carry of your country, of a culture that should have been yours but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kabwe, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin. Enough for me to look different here. I am other. So, what about Valguardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no, of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey, but at the same time, I am not the only one who is other. In fact, Valgard is filled with people who also come from other lands. Valgard welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Valgard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I'm very grateful for that. Odile is half Valgardian. You never knew. She traveled halfway across the world to find out more about herself, trying to see if she'd find herself in a country she has no memory of. What about you, Siffrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Valgard? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you didn't grow up in Valgard either, right? Do you have roots here, or were you just passing through? Huh. My apologies. Forget I asked. I didn't say anything. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It was wrong of me to ask. We can forget about it. She goes back to looking at the Family Tales cover. You'd probably be fine leaving it here, just bearing her story to you and nothing else, but you... I don't remember much about where I'm from. Odile turns to look at you. Huh. Were you too small when you left, or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you created and which parts already were. You nod. But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kabwe would be the exact same, and everyone in Valgard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes, but it's not only the thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Siffrin. I'm Kabwen and Valgardian in ways I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Kabwen and Valgardian, wouldn't you agree? I do. That's interesting. I feel so much lighter now. Because you found a family tale? Oh, we don't really get, like, close-up art of the characters very often. Yes, and also because we talked Siffrin. Oh. Thank you for listening to me, Siffrin. You blush and nod. Now get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for our sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun. Odile smiles at you mischievously. You got a Memory of Secret Quest. You'll always remember this. When equipped, Memory of Secret Quest boosts all of your researcher stats by 30. Wow. Your researcher also learned the skill Craft Break Alpha. Craft Break Alpha is amazingly strong. When used, it makes an enemy weaker to all craft types for a few turns. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your researcher have had this exact conversation. So if you loop back to Dormont, you'll have to talk to her all over again. Remember that, okay? That's kind of annoying. You get up and leave and waving goodbye. Uh, Neat. Ba, 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 ba. So I haven't played Witcher in a very long time, so I really don't even remember much about Nilfgaard. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. And then I guess we'll go do some of the other stuff to help the other party members. So BRB. Oh, Haito. Alright. Let's go. Oh, wait. Gotta go to the, thingy first. Go talk to Luke. Nope. Not enough has happened for it to be worth it. Neat. Alright. Wow. I wish there was a quicker way to loop whenever you go back this far. Kind of makes it a bit of a pain. TBH. Let's just kill it. Bum, bum, bum. Pop. Buff. Rock. All right. P. We. Crushed. Okay. Floor 2. Wait, no. Or wait, maybe we do. We're gonna have to beat every boss and do the snack thing after. All right. Let's kill it. Let's see. What were you weak to? Oh, you're the one that changes depending on the head. Yeah, it's rock. Fuck everybody. Rock 3. Wait, oh, it's supposed to be. Oh, okay, sorry. I got it mixed up how it worked. It's been a while since we're back here. Isabeau. Paper 3. Okay, now we gotta do scissors. Hey. Let's see. Let's lower its attack. Bam. Ba, ba, ba. Boost everyone's defense. Bop, 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 bop. Yay! Bop, 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 bop. All right, slow. Probably gonna switch soon. Bow. Sifrin, 2 turns in a row. Go crazy. I wish that counted as 3 on the jackpot thing. Ow. But not really. There it is. I can't see what type it is, though. Let's have you examine. Oh wait, I forgot that she can't figure it out even when you examine. Craft break. You're weak to everything, die. Bam. Get it, Bonnie. Cool. Oh, I'm level 55. Nice. Level leaving cure. Da, 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 da. We did it. All right. Wahoo. Okay. Can we figure out Bonnie's favorite food? So, Bonnie likes rice, huh? Some chips, please.
There you go.
Bonnie hands you a handful of plantain chips. Crunch, crunch. They're not bananas, but they're just as good.
So, do y'all like it?
All right, cool. Cool. All right. Let's go start floor 2 so we can loop. Nice. All right. You dreamt about the tick of a clock. You hear it still. ones. Alright, do the same thing I did last time. Nice. Boop. Scissors. Scissors. Raises everyone's defense. Bam. Ooh, nice try, nerd. It's the wrong person. Alright, guard. Oh, you motherfucker. Let's have Mirabelle just hit it so we can do a jackpot. Yep. Here we go. Alright. Bam. Slow. Lower its attack. Bow. Bow. Bop, 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 bop. Okay. Wow. Easy peasy. Different is 56 and learn the craft in a while, Rockadile. Does that let me do rock damage? That's not bad, actually. 48, 49, and 49. Okie doke. Let's see if we can learn anything else about Bonnie in this cutscene. Let's see. Oh, we can get some different dialogue. Bonnie. And we'll go up. Bonnie's the cutest.
They sure are.
You give a thumbs up.
Good.
Okay. So, and then they go back to their conversation. Bury me on the highest peak.
Oh, sounds like a journey, but a journey to bury someone you know. I don't know how good of a journey that would be. One full of catharsis? I guess so.
I'll try the pineapple.
Wait, you like pineapples too? I didn't know. Pineapples are one of my 3 favorite foods. Sounds like you have good taste sometimes, friend.
Okay, we're learning. I choked on a pineapple slice. No, you're good. That's fine. What the fuck? Okay, I didn't see that coming. But all right, cool. All right, let's see. Floor 3, but with everything unlocked. You're allergic to pineapples. Didn't Loop say you were allergic to pineapples? Loop was right. You're allergic? What? Loop is gonna have a field day with this one. The pineapple was pretty good though. Oh, right. I forgot that was a thing. Let's see. Where's her room? I forget. It's to the left. Not that. I don't think it's that way. Or was it? Maybe it was. Okay, I don't think we know how to open this. Oh, here we go. This is a room. Okay. We need to find those papers. Oh, there's a lot of different dresses. Horror books. Let's see. I like to look inside, but don't even think about it, Sifrin. You step back and smile awkwardly. You won't be able to look inside as things are now. Something in this room that can distract her somehow. Let's see. Roommate's bed. What can I distract her with? This must. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, this way must lead to a shared bathroom. Okay, that's nothing. Let's see. Oh, you feel bad taking advantage of this moment, but you open the drawer. There's some pen. Okay, we got her distracted by her roommate. There's some pens, a brooch, anti-anxiety medication, and some papers. Each paper seems to be a file about a different person. Each has a picture of someone, their name, and what seems to be their answers to questions like, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years, and do you want kids? What are those papers? She must have been looking at similar papers in Dormots. Is she choosing one person to do something? Either way, this seems to be what Mirabelle is worried about. You should go and talk to her about it. Okay. Okay. Alright. And then we need to fight the boss to get the next Bonnie cutscene. Nice. We already have the... wait, hold on. Let me check something. We have a key knife, and we have... I don't think we still have the sharpening stone. Or no. Okay. Anyway, let's kill this and get our cutscene. Does in fact do rock damage. Deals weak rock damage to one enemy. Okay. Gives 2 jackpot points. Interesting. Alright. Fuck it. Let's do it then. Slow. Buff everyone's attack. Wow. Guard. Oh, I should have made it Isabeau's turn actually. Bam. Nice. Okay. We got the papers. Ow. Scissors. Heal. Boost everyone's defense. Scissor. Probably just use craft break on the main body, but not that big a deal. Am. Yeah, we'll just take it out. Paper and rock, or paper and scissor attacks. Or no, wait, it's got rocks, so it still resists scissors, wouldn't it? Ooh. Oops. Paper Alpha 5. Cool. There we go. Wow. Nice. Let's keep this speed boost going. Oh, I should have saved it, motherfucker. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. Okay. What is the final food? Because we got, what was it? Rice, pineapples. And now... Okay. Burnt samosas. Bonnie hands you and Isabeau some of the burnt samosas and keeps some for themselves.
Yeah, samosas, buddies. Used to have potatoes in them, right? Yeah, because I love potatoes and samosas. I seem to remember Sif saying the samosas they're used to didn't have potatoes in them.
Different recipes depending on cultures, I suppose.
Yeah. I love samosas a whole lot, but some places make them with cheese in them. Gross. Why don't you dirty a perfectly good samosa with cheese?
Such strong opinions about cheese. Samosa with potatoes, no cheese. Got it. There we go. All right. Save. All right. Can I talk to the king while I'm here? Or should I loop back and do their stuff first? You wake up. You dreamt about the tick of a clock. You hear it still. Cool. All right. Let's see. So which one will you choose? Sorry? You pointed at a pile of papers. What? What? How? What do you know? Answer me. She has her hand on her rapier. You're choosing someone for something, right? It seems important. Maybe I can help? Is she choosing a, like, from a list of suitors? Is that what this is? I don't know. That's what the first thing that came to mind for me. Suppose you must have more experience than I do. All right. I would like your help if you'll give it. Experience? Sure. Thank you, Sifrin, but this might take some time, so make sure you have some time. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay, how to do this. Sit down next to me, maybe. You sit down. Mirabelle looks at you without saying a word. She looks worried. Maybe you should take the lead. So, what are those papers, really? Oh, bonding proposals? Bonding? Like when you promise to stay with someone forever? Is Mirabelle looking for a partner? No, wait, that's not exactly it. Please stop looking at me. It's more like, dating? Dating profiles. I'm not thinking about being bonded yet. Dating? You didn't think Mirabelle cared about that. You're still confused. Alright, well, before this all started with the king, I decided I wanted to, try to date someone. So I asked a dating company, and they gave me a bunch of folders of people that I could meet and that I could date. But I haven't gone through it yet, so I figured I could at least get that done today and look through all of them and make a list of people I could see myself dating. And I suppose I need help. I'm choosing someone I could spend the rest of my life with, so I'd appreciate another pair of eyes, or just the one eye, as long as it's not my two eyes looking at this. And also I need a distraction from tomorrow very badly, so I figured I'd replace my anxiety about our possible defeat with this. Oh. Choosing someone to date is a little out of your comfort zone, but you'd think you can try and find someone who would fit Mirabelle. Maybe. Let's have a look then. Alright, I have a few profiles right here. Removes an immense folder out of her dress pocket. Was she carrying it with her throughout the entire journey? Here's a few of them, so you can go first and tell me what you think, and I'll go after. Well, tell me what you think about him. He shows you the file of a strong, buff-looking man. Is that Mirabelle's type? He looks nice. He does, I suppose. She supposes. Either way, sounds like masculine people aren't her type. Probably. Maybe she would like someone more feminine? You have someone more feminine. Or do you prefer someone more feminine looking? She looks through her files. Or do you... How about her? She shows you the profile of a gentle-looking lady. Shrug. She shrugs back. So, well, not into feminine people either, apparently. What kind of person are you into, then? Oh, I don't have a type. I like all kinds of people equally. But if you had to choose... someone... nice? You nod. And someone... pretty? You nod. And someone who... likes me? You don't nod. Mira. No, wait. Let me think a bit more. I want someone who... She thinks for an awfully long time. Well, what about you then? What kind of person are you into, Siffrin? Well... Think about how to answer this for an awfully long time, but then catch yourself. Wait, are you just gonna copy my answers? No. Okay, fine. You got me, Siffrin. But I'm not interested in that dating stuff. Oh. That makes sense. But then why... So then why worry about it? You know, Siffrin, the change belief is very, very important to me. It's all about changing. Changing with a capital C. Bettering yourself. Becoming a better, different person. And one of the ways to change is to try new things, you know? That's part of the reason the house offers so many different classes. And so I'm trying new things, and some are fun and fulfilling and easy, but you can't just go and only try new easy things, can you? Sometimes I have to try scary new things. Things that make me uncomfortable. Things I don't want to do at all. Things she doesn't want to do, like dating. Yes, like dating. But, you know, romantic love is one of the biggest ways to change. It's supposed to change you, to bring you new experiences, and so I have to do it, right? To be a good housemaiden, I have to do it. I have to date. I have to love someone in a romantic way. I have to do things with them. I have to bond with them. I have to sleep with them. I have to have children with them. I have to love them in this very specific way, and you don't want to. And I don't want to. I don't want to do it, Siffrin, not at all. dating, the idea of being in a romantic relationship, of being with someone like that, I hate thinking about it. I hate the idea of it, I really do. The idea of it alone, it's just awful for me to think about. I can't love someone like that in the way I should love them. It never happened, and I don't think it ever will, and I need this to change, don't I? Oh, stars, this is heavy. You're not sure what to say. Maybe... Well, why do you need to change? Because I have to, Sifrin. I'm a house maiden, and I love it. I love helping people, getting to know them. I love learning new things. I love it all, but I have to change it that way, too. I wish I could just not do it. Not be with someone that way, but Sifrin, there's such pressure to force us to do that. And not only that, there's such intense pressure for us to change. We have yearly festivals all around showing yourself as a new person, for crap's sake. Most house maidens have completely changed at least once, and I haven't. Isapo isn't even a house maiden, and he's changed. And I haven't. And I don't want to change. I'm happy with who I am. I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with the idea of not being with anyone. I'm comfortable with the idea of staying the same forever. But we have to change and bring new things into our lives and change clothes and hairstyles and even part of our personalities to appeal to a deity that I don't know if they understand that sometimes. I just like to stay the same. Or maybe they do. Maybe that's why they haven't. And now I have a list of people that I could meet so that I can fall in love with them, which I can't do. And do things with them which I will never, ever want to do. Also, I can change. And it makes me feel like a mistake. That I must be broken for not being able to want these things. Because everyone else can. Well, I don't know about the romantic part. But I don't want to do things with people either. Huh? Why not? It's weird, right? Yes. Mirabelle takes hold of your hands. You jump a little, but she doesn't notice. Yeah, it's just weird and gross. It's awful. I don't want it at all. Oh, Sifrin, you mean it? You really mean it? You understand? Yeah, of course. What a relief. To have someone who understands this, at least. But it doesn't fix anything. I need to change, and dating, it's part of it, so... Mirabelle sighs. Sifrin, I know you don't follow the change belief, but... Do you have something like this? Something that brings you joy and community and faith? But some other parts... you don't know how to follow? Some other parts you don't know what to do with? Some other parts just bring you grief? Something that brings you both joy and grief. Think about the stars. It's more complicated than that for me, but... yeah, I have something like that. So you do too. How do you deal with it then? You don't. I just try to not think about things that bother me in general. Avoidance, huh? That feels a little too cowardly for me. Ouch. I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say... You laugh. You know she didn't mean it that way. Of course not. You didn't know Mirabelle held these feelings towards the change belief. She always seems so passionate about it, but the belief she loves so much is also the same belief that forces her into a box she doesn't want to be in. Why doesn't she leave it behind then? You suppose it's not that simple. I don't know anything about your belief, but you could always game the system, right? Game the system? Change things by deciding not to change? If everyone changes in that way, then you'll change by not changing in that way. There's more than one way to become a better person, right? Changing By deciding not to change? Sifrin, that's not how it works. But no one needs to know. Change myself by deciding not to change. Sounds challenging and fun to me. Right now, you mean it. It does. It does sound challenging and fun. Mirabelle smiles at you brightly. You smile back. Thank you, Sifrin. Thank you for talking with me. Oh, look at the time. You probably had other things to do, didn't you? Go, go. Don't let me keep you. I need to be alone for a little bit. I have a lot to think about. I'll see you later, okay? Got a Memory of Faith. When equipped, Memory of Faith boosts all of your housemaid stats by 30. Wow. Your housemaid also learned the skill Holy Care Shield. Creates a shield that makes everyone invulnerable to attacks for 1 turn. Crazy. You nod to Mirabelle, you wave goodbye. Alright, what's up, Bonnie? Can I help with anything? You don't know me. I don't know you. You don't even know my 3 favorite foods. Okay, I do.
Huh?
You love rice
Yeah, that's true, but
and pineapples. And the last one is samosas.
but which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorite, stupid?
Without cheese, with potatoes.
Yeah, that's all my favorite foods. Success. You remembered them all, you do. Pay attention to me? Now, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have... There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me if you have time? Okay, then come on.
Bonnie brought you outside of Dormont. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance.
And I said I could ask for anything, yeah?
Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want.
Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight.
Oh.
I know Daniel's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow, but it'll be from far away, right? I want to help, to actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go.
Bonnie ran away. Towards a sadness, you run towards Bonnie as fast as you can.
Look, I'm not scared. Come on. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this. I can do this.
Ow. Bonnie, without thinking about it, you strike. $150 experience received. That's a lot for that, for how easy that was. You can't help but yell, "Be more careful, Bonnie!" I'm pretty sure that's a new sprite of Sifrin we've never seen before.
I'm sorry.
You look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out and make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking.
That didn't go super well.
It did not, no.
It's your fault. You weren't there. You weren't there to help me and tell me what to do.
You frown.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I can teach you but don't go on ahead on your own.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'll listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn.
You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in.
Okay, okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Yes. What do I do?
You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie to look at the sadness's hands.
That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah, I know rockcraft, so I can hit them, right?
You nod.
Okay, here I go.
Take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Nice.
I did it, friend.
You clap. You breathe in and out. 150 experience.
Yeah!
You defeated the sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie is looking up at you. You look back.
Hey, friend, why aren't we allowed to touch you?
What? What?
Oh, Dylan, Za, and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump, and because I said so. It's true that you jump, but I was wondering why, because it means we can't high-five or anything. Why?
None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? I don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it.
You're not used to it. Oh, maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with,
Nile?
Nile. My sister. Her name's Petra Nile. But it's dumb, so I call her Nile. She doesn't like when people touch her and when she's not ready for it. It is really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there, and she screamed really loud, like, "Rah!" But then she said I shouldn't do it again, because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over, and she said she might suplex me without meaning to, which sounds really cool. But she said she doesn't want to suplex me because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once, though. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't know I'm there, so I always try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see?
Bonnie points at their shoes. You nod.
I don't want to talk about my sister anymore.
You don't often talk about her.
She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad, and also talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Nile to be here. I should have helped her when... Why aren't you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid?
You flinch. Can't remember.
Oh.
But maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it, and it takes me off guard, I think.
Oh, okay. So if you can see me, and if I tell you I'm going to touch you, it's fine?
It's not fine, but... Sure.
Huh. Okay, I remember that. So, then...
Bonnie jumps up and down, making sure you watch them do it.
I am going to touch you now.
Suddenly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow.
You saw me and I told you, so it's fine.
I guess so.
Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I could do one more.
Spot a sadness in the distance and attack.
Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend.
You smile and join Bonnie. You and the sadness exchange blows. This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven and there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You tripped on a branch.
Bryn!
The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack.
No, not this time.
Bonnie attacks wildly.
Uh, uh,
You breathe in and out. 150 experience.
Bryn! Bryn, are you okay?
Bonnie's shaking. I'm okay, Bon Bon. I just tripped.
Really? You promise?
You nod.
Okay. You haven't called me Bon Bon in forever. Only Za calls me that now.
Oops. Bonnie.
No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay?
You nod.
Okay. Sorry. I got scared. Just... It reminded me of before, that's all.
Or?
Yeah, you remember, right? It was a little while back, when you protected me from that other sadness, you know?
Hmm? What sadness do they mean? You can't remember. Which one?
Which one? The one that got your eye, stupid.
Oh!
Oh crap, you stupid crabbing. See, I told you, I knew it. You're so crabbing stupid, you didn't even remember it. You think it doesn't matter. You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can't even see from one eye because of me, and you think it doesn't crabbing matter.
That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie, before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and a sadness was about to hurt them. They're so small, no one else was close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and...
Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, friend thinks they're better than everyone else, and you try to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. And you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar, and you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time, and you can't see because of me. Because of me.
Oh. Oh no. They seem really upset, but... It's not that big of a deal, though.
But it is. It really is. You got hurt because of me, and I don't like it. I don't want it to have happened. You should have stood there and let me be hurt.
But you would have died.
It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine.
It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hit you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Do you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so now they're gone? You'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, we'll always make sure you'll live. And I'll always pick you over a blinding, stupid eye.
But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt.
You can reassure them all you want, say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again, but you would do it again. Again and again and again. If it had happened now while you were stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they got hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I'll protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either.
You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again?
I promise.
You super promise?
A super promise.
You super duper promise?
Super duper promise.
Okay. Okay, as long as you promise, it's fine. And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt, so you can protect me, and I can protect you, and we can protect everyone too. Yeah?
Yeah.
You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now.
Aww. Bonnie runs to your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Slowly, You hug them back.
See, you do know how to hug.
Looks like I do, yeah. Amazing. Got a memory of training. Memory of training is equipped. Your kid will never miss when attacking. Your kid also learned the skill Billion Blows technique. They'll be able to hit the enemy harder during battle. It's so strong, you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have had this exact conversation. All right.
Okay, let's go back to Dormont. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now.
You nod. You both head back to Dormont. All right. Cool. So does that mean... do I have to sit through Odile's thing, or can I just go straight to Isabeau?
Sif woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I get it. Anyway, I was just looking at the Veyra tree.
Yeah, he did the hand thing again. You're too curious. You'll have to ask later. I did not mean to click that. Can I help with anything?
Okay, well,
Okay. Oh. I did it again. Let's see. What's up with the hand thing?
the hand thing? What?
You do the same gesture he does every time you talk to him at this time. Bringing your hand up towards his shoulder, then sharply taking your hand back. Isabeau looks at your gesture confused and suddenly stills.
Well, I was trying to touch your shoulder as like a bro thing,
Huh?
but I remembered you don't like being touched. I remembered mid-move, so I didn't touch you, so it's okay, sorry.
He was trying to touch your shoulder? You're not sure how to react to this.
See, this is why I didn't do it, because you do that face every time people try to touch you. I'm sorry. I try to remember, sorry.
Okay. You're confused, but it feels like he thinks you don't want to be touched. You don't want to think about this anymore. Anyway. Yeah, I guess we have to sit through Odile's thing. Let me check. Is he up here now? Yes, okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Family Tale. Bam. All right. You don't really have to go through this whole thing again. You could just zone through it and skip it completely if you'd like. But you can skip it, but if you do, the skill will be a tiny bit less useful. Yes, so now I'm not doing it for the skill this time. Just doing it so I can do Isabeau's thing. Hey, I finished helping everyone out.
You did? You did. I saw you run around with everyone today, which made me very jealous. So I'm glad I get to spend time with you. Are you ready now? We'll probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you needed to. Okay. Well, follow me, Sif.
Follow Isabeau around for a while, going through Dormont, then the forest, until a field. There's nothing around. What could he possibly need? So what do you need me to do?
Huh? Oh, lay down with me?
You lay down, and then
And then look up.
you look up. Stars, stars, stars all around you. You inhale sharply.
You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything, and I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff, but I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. And so I thought, Sif's making sure to help everyone today, but I just want to hang out with him. And so, that's it. That's all I wanted you to do today. Let's just hang.
Oh. Oh. Why stars?
Oh, so you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word, like crab. And when I looked at a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And one day I heard someone else say it, so I asked them, and they said it means stars. And I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about the planets once and the sun, like you really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes when we slept outside, you'd spend most of the night looking at the night sky. And I thought that was interesting because I never thought about what's up there before. But so I thought maybe like you'd like to see the stars together or just in general. Oh no, was I wrong? Was it really more of an actual swear word like crab where you don't actually like stars and stars are bad and gross? Did I step in it? Did I mess it up?
No, you didn't step in it.
Oh, phew. Got scared. Anyway, I've heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes, like pictures. They're called something.
Constellations.
Constellations. Yes, that. Do you know some?
You look up at the stars. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any.
Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but Sif.
Change the subject. No, you're fine. Tell me something?
Something?
Something about you.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, you know I'm from Juvent, right?
I've lived there my whole life. It's a nice big city. More than one house, too. Way bigger than Dormont. Big enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Anyway, you might think it's surprising, I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like the nerdiest kid you can imagine.
Huh. You have trouble imagining Isabeau as anything other than the boisterous man he is.
Like, really imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids. Always knows the answer to any question the teacher has. Always getting perfect grades. Always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend in the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself because, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy. Being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was so paralyzed by fear. and I was so ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after years of living like this, I looked at myself and the way I was, the way I existed in this world. I looked at that kid in the mirror and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? Couldn't I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends, someone people could love, someone I could love, someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being? Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to houses for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do body craft on yourself, to change. You can stay for a bit and come back changed and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you become. So I went to one of Jovent's houses and threw myself into it, trying to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. Lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder, crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger. Looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, I'm the coolest. Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. Might hurt yourself even. So you always have to be careful and think about whether the destruction you bring about is worth it. I decided it was, so the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Made sure they'd never, ever come back. So I could live. It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just grew around them to protect them. Building an armor until it becomes the real thing. So I could become someone strong, someone outgoing, someone comforting to be around, someone I would have liked to know before. Meh, doesn't matter that much. I'm here is what I mean, and I love myself so much more now than I did before. But even the person I am now is a work in progress. I want to change still. I became a big and strong and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude because that's who I needed to be. But lately I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit, act less stupid, that sort of stuff. It doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon and become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right? Oh, you never knew. Isabeau wanted to change, to become someone else. And he did. He must have worked for so long to make his wish come true. I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. A jerd, if you will. Balancing it all, you know? So you'll change into a jerd? More like a knock. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel. They both sound bad as a... No, don't say that. You can be a smart jock. Smart jock. How avant-garde, right? Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart, both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? Is that what he thinks? Yes, if? I have never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And, well... You know I feel the same, right? You're like, maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you. When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff, or even just something new about you. And I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. How you breathe in this specific way sometimes, and I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. And I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods, and I want to know more about you, talk with you more, laugh with you more, and I can't look away from him. Whoa, is that a shooting star? Hey, look up. Isn't it cool? You look away from him and look up at the starry sky. There's no shooting star, but you don't mind. See, I told you they'd be here.
Eh. You heard Isa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like. Hi, Sifrin. Hi, Isabeau. We figured you'd be here. Can we join you?
Everyone's here. Good to see you, everyone.
Such a beautiful night. Was it your idea to come here, Isabeau?
It was.
Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Isabeau.
What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just a pal's outing. A buddies hangout. I, of course, would bring any one of you here.
Uh-huh.
I brought our food so we can eat here.
A nightly picnic.
Oh, I can smell samosas. Yummy. Yeah, I made a lot. Friend, take one.
Take two, even. You deserve it. Sifrin sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier. You jump. Yes, thank you, Sifrin. You've been a great help today.
Friend taught me how to fight. I'll be able to help you tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie.
Did Friend help you today too?
You freeze. Did you?
Of course, Sift helped me today.
Isabeau is looking at you, smiling brightly.
Thank you for spending time with me, Sif.
Oh. You hide your face beneath the rim of your hat. How wonderful. Thank you, oh great helper. Here, have another samosa.
And have some pate and bread.
I'm sure you want some tea too.
And here's some of my curry.
Your plate is overflowing. You see everything on your plate sway back and forth. You eat as much as possible before everything falls down. Oh, you burp.
Ew.
Nice reflexes, Sifrin. Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them. You're glad you know them better. You're glad.
Friend, you okay? Want more snacks?
You smile. Yes, please.
Then eat. Eat as much as you want.
You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you go into the house and fight the king. But today you're happy. Amazing. That was beautiful. You had a nice time yesterday. Hanging out with Isabeau under the stars. Memory of stargazing. Hi, Stardust. I didn't want to interrupt you before, but you got a new memory. Memory of stargazing boosts all of your fighters' stats by 30. During the skill We Will Win. We Will Win is amazingly strong when used. It boosts everyone's attack, defense, and attack speed for a few turns. Interesting. But hey, Stardust, it was nice, wasn't it, hanging out with all of them yesterday? They love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to loop back to before you spent that time with them. What would happen if you stayed with this version of them until the end? You went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king, and saw the house maiden with them. Would anything happen? Would anything change? Time to walk all the way up and beat the king. Interesting. That stupid sadness again. Attack. You strike. So annoying. You have enough of all those stupid sadnesses standing in your blinding way. Always here, always getting in your way, always slowing you down. Why won't they all die? Not dead yet. You strike again. Not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead, not dead. There we go. I got it. Sadness, huh? Yeah. Oh. Huh. Stay silent and skip. We're starting to really get into the angst now, seems like. Don't kill it in one strike or they'll notice. Your attack lowered. Okay. Bam. Sifrin? You jump and laugh awkwardly. Take the lead, take the lead, take the lead. They're all counting on you. Don't scare them by acting weird. You got a memory of sadnesses. You'll always remember this. When equipped, sadnesses will flee from you. Oh. Interesting. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. All right, well, that's where we'll stop for today. That was an interesting way to end this, though. For sure. Cool. Let's see. Not tomorrow. Tuesday, we'll continue on with this. I might try to make some time tomorrow or just sometime before the stream on Tuesday. I guess so. Yeah, I guess tomorrow to maybe run around and grind a little, and so we can bump our like level for this floor up like a decent amount for when we have to come back. I don't know. My only issue with that is that I feel like the more as we get into later acts, or even it's as we are in the later act, assuming that there's only 3, I feel like there's new stuff we can do now, and I don't want to accidentally find anything new, so I'm not sure. But I feel like doing a full playthrough I don't know. I kind of want to do the full playthrough like Sif was wanting, but I'm also worried about how long that'll take. So we'll see. But anyway, I guess to be fair, I could grind on enemies without activating any cutscenes at the very least. What was this in? But yeah. So, actually, something I didn't think about till just now is the fact that like, speeding through dialogue and stuff actually affects the game is interesting, because in replays of Deltarune, I've always felt like it's a little surprising, but understandable because of how long Deltarune's going to be when the full game's out, like a full playthrough, chapters 1 through 7. But I've always found it a little surprising that like there isn't really anything changed by you like speedrunning a chapter and like skipping all the dialogue and stuff, just because of the nature of the game. So it's interesting that this game does have bits that like that, where like it's aware that doing all this like extra stuff every time you loop back to Dormont is going to be tedious, but also that like it's kind of just what you have to do if you want to have like, you know, like the fact that you have to do all this extra tedious stuff, get what a lot of people, including Sifrin, would consider like a perfect run, whatever. I don't know. It's kind of interesting that it's like acknowledged in the story. Anyway, but yeah, Wednesday we're gonna start Pikmin. Thursday more in Stars of Time. Friday more Pikmin. Sunday more in Stars of Time. And that's the whole week. So yeah, cool. That's BPR. Go follow Ringo, my artiste. Very cool, very epic. And here's the raid message if anyone wants to do that. And let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Yeah, I guess we could. I guess we could raid into Sharky. They're doing more rain code. So yeah. Thanks for coming out. Have a good day, good night, whatever it is for you, and I will see you in the next stream. Mwah.